You don't own as much as you think anymore. And this isn't an accident. It's a deliberate shift in how we interact with the world around us, a change designed by the very systems we use every day. This isn't just about movies or music. The subscription model is expanding, quietly moving into our cars, our homes, and even the tools we use for work. It's a fundamental change in our relationship with the things we use. And it's happening so smoothly, most of us haven't stopped to ask why. So, what's really going on here? Why is everything becoming a subscription? Let's start with a simple idea: what ownership used to mean. For generations, ownership was the goal. To own a home est kapitalis of permanence. When you bought something, it was yours. You could use it, modify it, sell it, or even break it. Ownership gave you complete control and a tangible asset. This model was straightforward and provided a sense of security, but that foundation is now being systematically replaced. The expansion of subscriptions began quietly in the digital world. It started with software. Instead of buying a program once, you began to rent it monthly. Then came entertainment. Streaming services replaced movie collections and CD racks. Now, this model has broken out of the digital realm. Car manufacturers are putting basic features like heated seats behind a monthly paywall. Smart home devices require a subscription to unlock their full potential. Even your coffee machine might ask for a monthly fee to work. The as-a-service model is no longer a niche. It's becoming the default for almost every industry. So, why do companies love subscriptions so much? The answer lies in 3 key incentives. First, predictable revenue. A one-time purchase creates a single spike in income. A subscription creates a steady, predictable stream of cash month after month. This makes financial planning easier for companies and makes them more attractive to investors. Second, customer lock-in. Once you're integrated into a service, your playlists are on one platform. Your documents are on another. Switching becomes a hassle. The longer you subscribe, the harder it is to leave. And third, data collection. Every time you use a subscription service, you are generating data. Companies use this information to understand your habits, refine their products, and target you with more precise advertising. In the subscription economy, your behavior is a valuable commodity. It's a model built on predictability, retention, and information. The small, recurring monthly payment feels less significant than a large, one-time purchase, even if it adds up to more over time. This is known as the drip pricing effect. It lowers the initial barrier to entry, making it easier for us to say yes. Subscriptions also alter our sense of commitment. Canceling often involves navigating confusing menus or talking to a retention agent. A design choice known as a dark pattern. This friction makes us more likely to just let the subscription renew, even if we're not using it. We move from being active owners to passive users, managed by the terms of a service agreement we've likely never read. Let's look at some real-world examples. Take streaming platforms. You don't own any of the content. A show can be on the service one day and gone the next, entirely at the platform's discretion. You are paying for temporary access, not permanent ownership. Consider professional software tools. Many creative and productivity suites are now available only through subscription. Even car features are a new frontier. Some automotive brands are experimenting with subscriptions for features that are already physically installed in the car. Your vehicle might have the hardware for heated steering, but you'll need to pay a monthly fee to activate it. This uncouples the physical object from its function, turning a product you own into a service you rent. So, what does this mean for us in the long term? The erosion of ownership has significant consequences. It reduces consumer freedom. When you don't own the tools you rely on, you are subject to the company's rules, price hikes, and policy changes. It also complicates decision-making. Instead of a single choice to buy, you are now faced with a constant, low-level cognitive load of managing dozens of recurring payments. This subscription fatigue can lead to financial drain and mental exhaustion. Most importantly, it shifts our sense of control. As more of our lives are mediated through services we rent, our feeling of independence can fade. We become dependent on corporations not just for luxuries, but for everyday functions. The world becomes less about what you have and more about what you have access to for a fee. This isn't a bug. It's a feature of the new economy. Second, subscriptions create a cycle of dependence. Through predictable revenue for companies and psychological friction for users. These models are designed to keep you paying, locking you into ecosystems that are difficult to leave. And third, awareness is the first step toward restoring choice. By understanding the mechanics and motivations behind this shift, we can make more conscious decisions about which services we truly need and what we giving up in return. The trend is clear. We are moving from a world of owners to a world of users. The real question is, what are we willing to pay for access, and what is the ultimate cost of convenience? When was the last time you truly owned something, free and clear, with no strings attached? If you enjoy this style of explanation, subscribe for weekly episodes.